We're in today with the Quadro RTX 4000. This is a 2018 video card with 2304 shaders. It's got 8 GB of VRAM GDDR6 running at 1005 MHz on the core clock, 1625 MHz on the memory clock, 256 bits bus width, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i9 10 Gen with 10 cores and 20 threads. I think the best thing I can do for this video card is just jump in a couple of games and see how it's holding today. Let's go. The first thing I want to say in the comment section is that the resizable bar is not activated. Yes, I know. The video card has the latest BIOS. The mainboard has the latest BIOS. In the BIOS, it's activated, enabled, resizable bar, but apparently in GPU-Z it says no. Regardless, I put the latest drivers, but usually when I'm playing with a video card like this, you know, I always get problems, but at the same time it's feels totally different, you know. So I wanted to come in Battlefield 3 to start with a game that is not very demanding from this and see how it's performing. By the way, in Battlefield 3 it's got a problem with 1440p, maybe in 4K, but 4K doesn't show me in DSR, and I don't know what's going on here with the latest drivers. In this situation, theoretically, I got 1080p with maximum details. I got only 80% load on the video card's core, so the game is not fully utilizing this video card at maximum, you know. It's almost 200 FPS. The game is set up to have 240 Hz output to the monitor, so it can give me the best performance. But in this situation, you need to understand that sometimes it's good to have 240 FPS. So it's utilizing only 1.2 GB of VRAM, and it's allocated to 2.2, I think. In a situation like this video card is not very stressed. I put a new thermal paste inside to see how it's performing. Usually this video card was known for being very hot. 70-80% load on the video card core, it's okay-ish theoretically, and I got like 72 degrees with this video card. I put automated fan power in order to see how this video card temperature is holding, you know, considering I always had problems with this video card because the temperature was set up in such a way, the fan was set up and the core in such a way to underclock it, you know, whenever I had problems. So on the temperature side, that is the question for me, and how it's going to perform, you know, because underclocking this video card is very bad, you know. So in this case, you can actually see the video card is holding pretty well on the thermal side. So in a situation like this, I will call the thermal paste very good, you know, because it's keeping me on the positive side, you know, on the performance, on the frequency, and it's boosting and it's giving me the performance, and everything is good in this situation. So yeah, I definitely want more like this, you know. 73 degrees for this video card is not that bad. I maxed everything here in the game with 1440p. Apparently in this game it's working with the resolution. I have to just take it out from full screen in window mode, and apparently the game is working. The options in Battlefield, it was not the same. It doesn't have border slash window. So in this case you can see that if I use that option with 1440p, I have a standing chance on utilizing that resolution and recording it. If I put full screen, then I'm gonna have a lot of problems. So hopefully I get the frame time and FPS, but in this case I maxed out everything. 200% render scale, ultra details, DirectX 12, everything is turned on, and in this case you can see the video card is maxed out 100% in this situation. I don't have the temperature. I don't know why MSF Afterburner it doesn't work, but it's working, you know. It's a very decent performance this video card is offering here. 36 FPS on average. The CPU is on 24% load. Not bad, you know, considering what performance I have. The only way I can put more FPS in this is by lowering the render scale. I got the resolution, I got the quality. The only thing I need is more FPS. A render scale resolution, you know, I can put it on 100%. Now I have 100% render scale. I don't have 200% render scale. I think it's gonna be much better with this. Look at that. There are some hiccups here on the resolution, but I think it's gonna hold pretty well. Let's see if we can actually deploy on a plane. That would be fantastic to see if it's holding the same FPS. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, this is good. Passenger assist. 100 FPS, 120, 150. Oh my god, you look, it's rising in some situation. You know, the VRAM is half now. Good performance. There's the drops are real. Not bad, seriously. In the end, it's holding pretty well. The video card is utilized at maximum. but definitely an interesting performance. If we're jumping in PUBG with this video card on 1440p maximum details, you're gonna see that if I keep it with borderless window, I get to see MS Afterburner. Fortunately, if I put it on full screen with this, with DSR, I mean the resolution, because the capture card is only 1080p, I think I have to swap it with other capture card, but in this situation you can see that this DSR, yeah, it's forcing me to use without full screen options. Seriously, if I put full screen, it's working really nice. I got unlocked FPS, and usually I get the right performance. Some games don't like it, some games are optimized, some games are not, but in this case you can see that in PUBG I got 60 FPS cap without full screen. It's very weird, you know, every single game is performing totally different, and it's very weird to see them running like this. But with this amount of quality, with this amount of resolution, this game is running okay-ish. I like the performance this video card is offering here. I got in some cases less than 100% load on the core, but in this case, the moment I went through the bushes, you managed to see the core was maxed out. That was a very interesting performance. In PUBG now, everything is good. You know, there's a lot of options for me to put this game in playable condition and see if we can survive. In World of Tanks with 1440p maximum details, this is the type of performance I'm expecting from this video card. You know, I got 80 FPS on average, 3.6 gig of VRAM it's allocated, and 2.7 it's processed. It's doing the job in this situation, so I really appreciate this video card how it's working here. 300 watts consumption from the wall, this is good. It's got only one pin connector in the back, 8-pin connector. You know, it's a decent video card. Temperature wise, sitting around 70 degrees. This is good because this video card, it's yeah, I didn't know it's being very efficient on the thermal side, so me testing it with new thermal pastes and seeing how it performs is like, yeah, I freaking love it. Ow! So this is cool. This is good. This is perfect, you know. This is what I'm expecting from this video card. 71 degrees on the video card because it's utilized at maximum with maximum details and 1440p. It's averaging okay. Let me do one more time the reset. I got 10 ms. It's very decent with 300 watt consumption. So in this situation, the video card is offering me good FPS. On the system side, I got only 10.2 gig of system RAM and 15% load on the CPU. You know, CPU is not very utilized here, but it does the job. You know, I don't need this i9 apparently, but it's very good to see how this CPU is working. You know, performance is good with this. So all in all, I can say this is very adequate. This is the most important game for me. That's it. You know, I maxed out everything here. I'm on 1440p with this video card, and I got 80-90% load. It's offering me good FPS. I managed to reset it and see how it's performing. It doesn't utilize too much VRAM, but it's allocating 2.6 in this occasion. The video card is utilized with 80% maximum load on the core, and it's giving me 71 degrees. But 71 degrees, I'm guessing because the fan is not squeaking, you know, so I'm guessing it's balancing with the load and the fan power. The CPU is doing the job and is delivering the performance at the same time. I got hundreds of FPS, so in this case, can say nothing bad about it because it does what I want. Look at this. In a fight, it's dropping below 100 FPS. Let's see if we can actually get more playable FPS. Oh, look at that still. Oh, holy smoke. Okay, so minimal 111 FPS on average. I got 330 watts consumption. This is good. Maximum load on the core, it's not, but I got around 80-90% load. It's okay, you know, it's okay in the situation, and can't say nothing bad about it. Quality wise, performance, everything is here with this computer and this video card. So Dota in this case, it's perfect. This is one game that I want to see how it's performing with this video card. I'm on 1080p because of the capture card, not because it's not working. If I put it on 1440p and higher resolution, I'm gonna get nearly the same performance, around 90 FPS on average, you know. But here I got 100 to 120 depending on how I'm looking at the city. You can actually see it's doing really nice in this case. So single core performance, I got like 5000 1000 megahertz on this i9 and is doing a freaking nice job. So in this game with 1080p enhanced light, everything turned on at maximum, you get to see this video card and this system running really nice with this old game, you know. So 2008 2018 is like a 10 years difference between the game and the video card. Now if you put them together, you're gonna get some really nice performance from this, you know. So this is how I would like to utilize this video card. Now if you're asking me, do you want to use, Daniel, the hundreds of FPS? No, I will use VSync and I will lower the stress on the video card and the CPU. And I mean that there is any CPU stress, you know, 3, 5, 10%. Look at that, not even in 2 digits number on utilization on the CPU. It's got 1.8 gig, 8.1 gig of system RAM utilized, 55 degrees because it's near the video card and it's absorbing the heat, you know, the radiator. But the system itself doesn't have any problem, you know, because it's a very decent CPU and it's working really nice. So if I want to play all titles, I think this is how it needs to be, you know, with a machine like this, and I can go in old games like this and play them and have no problems. To be efficient, use VSync and it's going to be fantastic. 260 watts consumption. So if you use it, I think you're gonna reach 200 and you're gonna get the best out of this system and this GPU. So all in all, I can say that with all the games, this video card doesn't have any problems. You know, the VRAM is not utilized. Core is utilized because it's reaching hundreds of FPS, but you can see that it's holding pretty well. And I freaking love this performance this game is offering here. The quality is spot on. This is an important performance from this video card in Starfield. I want to see how it's performing here with this video card because this is on 1440p with ultra details. I got FSR activated, but in this case you can see that it's holding on the performance side. You know, I think that I have to go maybe on a lower resolution or lower quality in order to get more FPS. But in this situation, you can clearly see that it's okay. You know, 46 FPS is okay because I have a maximum quality and maximum resolution. In this case, there is nothing I can do with this video card because in a situation like this, you can clearly see it's allocating 6 gig of VRAM, 5.1 process. This video card and this computer, it's on the edge, you know, 18 gig of system RAM, you know, instead of actually playing games that utilize 5, 8 gig of system RAM, you know, here we get nearly 20 gig of system RAM. This is banana. 30-40% load on the CPU, it's okay. The quality, it's okay. Definitely an interesting performance with this video card. Not going to lie, this is very adequate, you know, because it's nearly 50 FPS. Doesn't matter, it's not 60 FPS, no problem, no problema, because I know how to adjust it. I mean, ultra details, you know, I put a different type of video card. I had what, 3080 or something, and I was playing it with medium to low details. I use FSR and some sharpening a little, and that's it. Unlocked with the FPS, so I can get as smooth FPS as possible. This is not a bad thing, you know, because I know how to make it, you know, because I'm on high resolution with maximum details. If I put it on low details, so low details, FSR and frame generation off, yes, low details. Let's see. Oh man, it looks so crap with that FSR. So low details, and how about DLSS balance? Okay, so with DLSS balance, I got 60 FPS. Looks okay. Oh my god, it's actually looking okay. 98% load on the core, 71 degrees. This is good. So with low details, DLSS on balance, I got performance with this. Okay, so there is options, but now look at the wattage. 403 watts consumption from the whole computer. Even the CPU managed to reach, look at it, ooh, 78 degrees. Ooh, this is interesting. This is an interesting performance from this, you know. I got now 80-90% load on the video card's core. It's not fully loaded now in this occasion, but now it's utilizing the CPU too. I'm very surprised the balance in between the CPU now and the GPU. Look at this, 60% load on both of the GPU and the CPU. I enable everything on 1440p. Extreme ray tracing, quality, everything is maxed out in this occasion with 1440p. Every quality is enabled in this occasion. I want to see the CPU, I want to see the GPU, how they look, how they are performing in this game. In this case, I can say nothing. You know, I wanted to see this video card performing outstanding. You know, I wanted to see as many quality as possible from this. Holy smoke, it looks so fantastic. But regardless, I want to see if this video card can hold it. I want to see how it's performing. There's a lot of options that I can put down in order for me to have better FPS. Do I want more FPS? Well, yeah, of course, but this is a 2018 video card, and if I don't have enough power, I'm gonna see that in this case I'm not gonna get 60 FPS. But it shows me this video card how it's performing, and next time, let's say put a better video card, I know this preset how it's going to perform with a better video card. And comparing it to other video cards, this is not bad, you know. 50 FPS, it's okay. It shows me that it's got a lot of potential, this video card, if I adjust it correctly. But in this case, I will not say nothing bad about it, because it's doing the job. It's doing exactly what I want, you know. Utilizing the VRAM at maximum, 7.9 allocation. Even though I don't have resizable board, I don't know how it's performing with this video card, because I cannot enable it. I mean, it's enabled in the BIOS. I update everything, drivers, BIOS on the main board, BIOS on the video card, everything. But I enable everything and it still says disabled. I don't care, you know. I don't care. I don't know how to do it. But in this situation, you can see that it's utilizing the VRAM. It's allocating a lot of VRAM, in this case maximum load 75 degrees, and it's doing kind of good, you know, in this case with the video card, considering what problems I had before with the throttle. In order to keep this video card cool, I will say this is very adequate. 1.6, 1.7 on the frequency, it's actually good, because I remember I had even less in order to maintain the adequate performance on the thermal side with this video card. Do I like the video card? Yes. Do I like how it's performing? Fantastic performance. Seriously, this is the first time I'm seeing this video card running so well, but at the same time, you know, seeing 50 FPS. You know what? Stop. I'm not going to judge. I entered No Man's Sky with 1440p with maximum details and DLAA activated in order to see how this video card is handling this. What an awesome performance this video card is offering, but the quality, it's outstanding. Look how awesome this video card it's performing here. The quality is spot on. I got 7.8 gig of VRAM allocated here with this video card. It's utilizing 7.1 gig in this case, 7.1 process, 270 watts consumption from the computer, because I think the video card is bottlenecked here with the core and almost the VRAM, and the CPU is dropping down in utilization. This is not okay. I think I have to balance the CPU and the GPU in such a way that I can get the best out of both of them, you know. And considering this, based on the wattage, I know it's bottlenecking and it's crippling the performance, you know, because if I put less quality, I'm gonna get more wattage consumption and I'm going to get better performance. But I just wanted to see on maximum how this video card looks. It looks freaking awesome. Seriously, this is what I'm expecting from a video card like this. Seriously. In Cyberpunk with 1440p, ultra details, no frame generation, no DLSS, no nothing. This is just vanilla ultra details. So I'm gonna get 40 FPS, no, 35 FPS in this occasion, 4.7 allocation and 4 gig process. I got maximum load on the video card's core, but only 320 watts consumption. So there is something here. I mean, I have a problem with the core here, and it's being utilized at maximum. 74 degrees, 120 on the wattage, and yeah, it's okay. You know, from here I can put maybe medium details, a little low quality, keep the resolution, and I can play the game with 60 FPS. Alright, wait, I have frame generation, DLSS. Let's see how it's performing with those. Frame generation, let's go there on native A, quality, balance. Let's put performance with frame generation. I got FSR 3 frame generation, and on the performance with Fidelity FX. Let's see how it's working like this. Okay, so now with frame generation on performance, I got 98 per FPS on average. Seriously, this is insane. I think if I put balance on the frame generation, I'm not gonna see some artifacts, you know. I can feel it, you know. I move around, I can feel that FSR, how it's doing its job, you know. So, but if I play the game and I want to drive the story in this situation, you can see that the game it's utilizing the video card perfectly, you know. To be fair, this is how the game should have been in the first day. But you cannot ask that, because this type of idea that you can release the game without any updates, it's ludicrous nowadays, you know. How dare you expect the game to be good? All jokes aside, you know. So it's working really nice with this Cyberpunk. I like it. I think this is a good example on the performance you get with older video cards. I mean, older video cards, 2018 video card, but if you're interested on playing with more, I think you have to do your own custom settings. So FSR is good here, and 1440p, 4.6 allocated, 3.9 processed. It's good, you know, and hundreds of FPS. I think if I use a frame cap here with 60 FPS, is gonna be even better on the utilization. So with DLSS, apparently it got 55 FPS. I mean, it looks very clean with DLSS. You don't see that frame generation artifacting, you know. So in this situation, I will call this, you know, a better win, because I know how to adjust it from here. Maybe not put maximum details, maybe put high details and get a different type of performance. I think let's try. So in the graphics, I got custom preset, you know, but if I put it on high details with DLSS, 63 FPS. Instead of ultra, I got 60 FPS. Now with high details, look at this. 360 watts consumption, quality is still here, 60 FPS still holding, 3.6 processed on the VRAM, and 4.2 gig of VRAM allocated. Very fluent, 72 FPS, very sharp. So with DLSS, it's spectacular. I love this. I mean, it looks gorgeous. Do remember 1440p. This is important. High details, DLSS is doing great. 30% load on the CPU with 65, 66 degrees on the CPU. Nearly 100 watt consumption from the CPU. So 12.4 gig of system RAM utilized. So Cyberpunk knows how to utilize this computer's power and the video card's performance, you know. So I like it. I like how this game is utilizing this hardware now. Okay, so first thing I wanted to see how it's performing with the new thermal paste. Fantastic. I love it. Since the day I bought this video card, because I bought this video card and I was mining back in the days. And after a couple of months, I said, the thermal paste is good. And actually it was not good. This was a brand new video card, you know. I still have the original box. And I didn't thought that that thermal paste is gonna cook inside with this. I don't know, the factory's thermal paste is gonna be strong. No, I opened it recently and it was stone cold, you know, and I was like, yeah, I want to see this new thermal paste, how it's gonna hold, because I remember the video card throttling, you know, on the thermals, and I was like, yeah, something's going on there. Regardless, this was the only thing I wanted to see on this occasion, and at the same time I wanted to see what's going on with that resizable bar, because the moment I put the video card inside, I was like, disabled. I was like, not a problem, because I have the previous video cards that I had in the PC and it was enabled and everything was working okay, you know. In the BIOS it's enabled, even now everything is good. So I don't know, you know, I don't judge this NVIDIA Quadro video card, because maybe they're not made for gaming and they have a different type of response to resizable bar. So in this occasion, maybe in the future I will see it. Maybe I don't see it. I don't know. Drivers will maybe be updated. I don't know. Time will tell in this occasion. I really appreciate this video card. I really appreciate how it's working. And I think this is a great video card if you can find it cheap. You know, I recommend it because it's got only one 8-pin connector in the back. Thermals, if you got new thermal paste, you managed to put very nice performance. So all in all, I can say this is good. You know, very slim video card. Performance is good. And I think this is a very good CAD production video card. So when it comes to cheap hardware, this is it. That is good for making money. That's it. I like it, I recommend it, and if you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system in the future, leave a comment, smash that like button, and I will see you very soon.